What's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and looks like it's time for the all-American event on Gran Turismo Sports. So looks like I'm about to go and take on some 4 rounds. Well, I kind of think I'm already taking a little practice by 8.1 miles. So for this segment, I would like to be starting out in each 4 different section categories in every liveries that also represent the United States of America. Well, looks like I'll be able to be starting out on each different section sport, starting out on muscle car and supercar first. Second, time to use the F-150 Raptor on the dirt, and last but not least is the Corvette C7 Group 3. Definitely represent as the 1990s livery from the M-Sub series. So, yeah, let's just go and try out 4 liveries for now. Now, for this hard challenge, I would like to get ready to do a little custom race to get everything set up for. So, for this time, American tracks should be allowed to be prepared for this race. So, I'll make sure I'll get ready to race on over to Willow Springs International Raceway. So I would like to go and race on Streets of Willow first and the Big Willow second for the supercars. So this will be giving a little bit extremely awesome for this race sport, because Race in America mastered all the corners in each real and fictional tracks in the US. Especially the Blue Moon Bay Speedway was actually in it. So this time to go professional for it. So I would like to be on the range on N300. So there will be a BMW or the KTM Expo is going to be in the race sport. So looks like I'm about to get ready to do some all-out tough challenges race sport. So definitely. So I have heard about the Crew 2 that has already out in the date from June. Well, looks like it's time for many players who played the Crew and start having a second one for it. But I never heard about the Live Extreme series was definitely quite giving it an awesome entertainment for it. By having land vehicles onto sea and also air to do some awesome stunts. So I kind of think that planes and boats are actually in the Crew 2 for it. So maybe I'll have to get started and talk about it. Okay, looks like race number 1 is going underway, and looks like it's time for the all-out Independence Day racing event on Gran Turismo Sports. Starting out with today, N300 cars will be taking on the Streets of Willow. Practically, European and Japanese sports cars are also welcome to be taking part of this event. It will also giving a little more chance to giving a little fair competition. Sorry about that. I know this is going to be a little bit hard, tricky for the Corvette Stingray. Well, this library is the GT League library. So I'll make sure that each player was been read on the description for it on YouTube. Okay, the Ford GT40 Mark 1 is in 10th place. Ford Mustang really tries to go and push harder on the Audi R8. And our big favorite F-150 Raptor is definitely taking a little catch on to reach the first place. Second lap in the middle of the first step of the race. This means we'll be giving a little bit harder to take on upper stages for it. This GT League America Corvette Stingray really wants to keep pushing in for. Give him some burn rubber on any turns. It also depends on which muscle cars to be suited with for. Sports hard or sports soft tires will be giving a good example choice for it to go make it extreme. Well, Live Extreme Series was actually take part in America for having some motorsports entertainment, taking some land race events, speedboat events, and definitely awesome plane stunt for it, to giving a little more awesome events for giving a little represent to America by giving a little awesome rides with some nice vehicles, awesome speedboats, and super awesome plane stunts that could go any awesome freestyle tricks for it. Well, I also think talking about the Food 2 on topic for it. Coming on in over to the final lap, the USA Corvette Stingray takes on second place. The BMW are about to be taking a little more standard chance to try and beat the GT League America livery. This will giving a little stepping in to be giving a little push in by our approach. Haha, score one for the USA, ladies and gentlemen. Corvette Stingray is now in the lead for Represent America, because this is going to be a one awesome Independence Day special event for it. But this one is going to be using for a preparation for get everything started. All hail Corvette Stingray. Oh, say can you say why the dogs are like? Well, I kind of think I'm just always saying it. The small critters who says all hail Jay from Men in Black 2. I kind of like that part when he says the national anthem. Coming in on the last stretch, the USA Corvette Stingray is going to be successful on the win. Haha, the C3 Stingray just giving a little extra victory for the US. Now, better to keep an eye out on the distance meter. So the earnings summary is definitely almost 16,000 credits. That could be a quite very excellent to be keeping on track of the distance. This will save much further later on for. So now we're about to be move on over to the Big Willow. It's time for the supercars to go and get ready to be started out for it. Slow. N300 cars takes the street track, and now time for the big rides to get ready to pump things up for a bit. So, looks like everything is changed up, different cars to be putting in for. Now let's go and take on the Big Willow for an excellent evening condition. Now, I would like to think that this segment is all about American events, will be also to give some best entertainment ever to be fulfilled for many American GT players out there who really enjoyed sport. Now, only have to wait until it's about to be ready to load up. And now, looks like we're taking on the Big Willow. Supercars are about to get ready to do something speed and higher advantage. Grab some horsepower, you guys, and you're about to see, watch me, how this awesome USA livery on the Dodge Viper GTS 2013, this will go to be in the red, white, and blue for this spectacular event. Well, I kind of like the awesome livery that definitely putting on the USA on the hood. Now, racers, looks like this is going to be a quite awesome entertainment board. Dodge Viper GTS America livery will be taking on with some real supercars by taking on 3 lap sports. Can this American Dodge Viper GTS can make it to first place to face up against the strong hypercars? The answer is, only have to find out. So I really think I'm also like to be the little entertainer host of this race. So I really think I'm just being quite super pro racer to be giving a little good straight for. Well, definitely most other strong performance vehicles from the country would like to share for the event boards. But, well, taking America Tracks will be giving a little more support by giving a effect boost. So looks like it's time to giving a little close on in for. Now I'm on 9th place, only 8 cars to be going in, to be left standing in for. And definitely there's some Group 3 road cars are joining in this spectacular party. Ford Mustang and the Corvette C7 Group 3 road car are definitely giving a little more, giving us one big epic applause for having here for the annual of the preparation of the Independence special event for on the custom race. Taking a little extra grip for taking a little power slide. That could be giving a little more safety on for. There's the Porsche 911 GT3 RS are trying to catch up to the Mitsubishi Lancer. The USA Dodge Viper GTS is about to be one step closer to overtake the LaFerrari after passing all the Group 3 road cars. This America Viper is going to challenge on that M1000 supercar for it. And it looks like second place for the Dodge Viper, and it's going to be an all-out battle for the final lap for it. USA Dodge Viper versus LaFerrari official color is definitely going underway. Which one is going to be proven to be tightened up for it? Final lap is going to be on your end, and this is going to be a quite tough, stronger to be taking up a notch. Just keeping up a little bit more pace to be monitoring. The Dodge Viper takes the inside. This is going to be a one excitement thrill of the U.S. amazing race to be going on here for this awesome Dodge Viper course. Because this is going to be a quite preparation here for taking on the Independence Day special event that will be going in to be held on July 4th. Well, I hope you guys are really going to do something else for it, because you really love to see some fireworks, right? Yeah, most Americans always want to see some fireworks to celebrate the holiday. Now coming on in and taking in for the final stretch. One last turn will be going up ahead. Good save on the Dodge Viper, and the LaFerrari almost sprints out for it. Aha, yes, I knew it, the Dodge Viper could really want to take it in for the finish line. Oh, say, can't you say, why the dawn's early light? The Viper wins. Well, I'm sorry folks, I'm just always saying those quotes from Men in Black 2, but it always listens in my head because it's definitely catching, but it won't stop until it's definitely going to be it. So, Looks like 18,450 credits for having a good race board. 7.4 miles distance. That should be quite very good to see it. Now, let's just go and exit out and pick a custom race on the Group B rally car. So let's go to the Colorado Springs Lake for having a one-time only event to be held on evening. So let's just go and make it for the next day for it by having a sunrise. Now, this might be the right time to get ready to use the Ford F-150 Raptor for the third round of the race. It's time to get ready to hit the dirt. For an all-out American race, we'll be taking on for only 3 laps around each segment for it. But now, this will be challenging the Group B rally cars to see which opponent is the Raptor is going to challenge with. I guess that was going to be the Audi Sport S1 Quattro for this race. Yep, definitely I was right about this one here. Can the USA library of the F-150 Raptor can take on the Audi Sport Quattro S1 Pikes Peak Edition pickup truck versus legendary rally car from the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb event? So let's just do and get ready to power it up by increased speed significantly. So I had to reduce the weight reduction to get ready to go. So no need to have balance of performance. Yep, this should be all good for now. So let's go and give the American off-road racing. The S1 is going to take a little head start. Yep, it's time to go and take some awesome freestyle dirt. Taking a little more handling turns to handling the dirt tarmac. The only answer is pickup trucks are the only strong advantage to be driving on the dirt trails. So here's the catchy situation. The Audi S1 Sport Quattro is going to be the most higher opponent ever to be fulfilled. For this goal, can the F-150 Raptor USA library can also beat this S1 Quattro for only one simple chance. This is going to be a one big struggle to be giving you a little kicking in for. Ooh. Well, definitely this is going to be a little bit harder for this one. So let's just say I would like to go and change up to the F-150 for another round for it. So the third round is still going on, folks. I kind of think it's not strong enough to beat the Audi S1 Quattro. So let's just go and grab another one make vehicle for it. So I had to think better for it. So I were originally to be updating in for this another video clip. So looks like that should be all good for having another 3-lap race. Or maybe let's just reduce it into 2. So this will give me a little more extra time for getting ready for the grand finale. So looks like the F-150 Raptor is going to be the second round for as the main opponent. Time to go pro for only 2 F-150s for this third and awesome segment for this race. Now I had to be detuned after I taking a lot of hard practice with the Audi S1 Sport Quattro, but I'm just using the different F-150 Raptor, but I'm just really gonna save it for my current library for it. So let's go and hit the dirt for having the third round for all the F-150 Raptor fans to see how these pickup trucks to be giving a little more close-on challenge. The sunlight goes brighter than ever. I'm really enjoying to see this one here for giving a little morning warm-up session. So two F-150 Raptors are definitely getting ready to be warmed up here for only third and middle of the section boards. But don't worry, Group 3 will be coming in for being prepared for the pro racing competition ever yet, because this will be an all-wheel drive American off-road racing event for it. Now this will take a little more slide speed pushing in through for, but still got some standard horsepower to be cruising around on the dirt tarmac. Well, it definitely sounded like this is the texture from SimCity 4, but maybe for example for it. So these are the dirt street roads for it. I'm just also giving you guys a little mention heads up tip. Okay, taking a little more turn, almost there. And the official color F-150 is still on second place. Well, looks like this is going to be quite very easy to see how these two America pickup trucks for it. So what about if the Dodge Ram or the Chevy Silverado is going to be in this race? Well, it takes a little time for it, just only for the F-150 Raptor to be going to do some awesome dirt and off-road race challenge. Excellent turn for it. Well, I'm always thinking that American libraries should be the right suited for each U.S. vehicles to be able to represent the country for it, but how proud patriotism is definitely the only hard-going advantage for many U.S. drivers who really wants to drive pickup trucks. So this is definitely going to be the most relatively be taking a little rally challenge for it. Well, Rally Challenge was been formed in the 1980s when that's how World Rally Championship was formed for it. And definitely pickup trucks were also built as a rally race truck. So this could be able to be race and drive off-road in any open wide space areas. Well, thanks to the crew for putting up a nice set of mini off-road vehicles, including some several US race spec vehicles. Okay, looks like this race is going to be over soon. Just almost done for it. Well, I kind of like this awesome library. This is definitely a quite suitable suited for having this special event for having a preparation. But don't worry, I'll make sure I'll be able to be racing on in Fisherman's Wrench for the next part. And that's it for the third round on the F-150 Raptors. For having another survival event once again for it. So for the last result for it, the clean race bonus should be okay, but it only works on the dirt board. Rally events on the pickup trucks should be giving a little more extra fine, giving it advantage. Okay, so looks like this should be giving a little more time for it. The daily workout is going to be complete soon. So, looks like it's time for the grand finale for the All-American Race Event Series. It's the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Now, looks like time to get ready to use the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Group 3 with a very fine represent library from the 1990s IMSA series. The Corvette C4 was a quite good choice of the library, and later it is a good fitting choice for the C7 Stingray to be get ready to race just like the C4 CR1 race car. But now, it's time to go pro and let's give it all for this Group 3 special spectacular race event board. This race will be able to be taking on for 5 laps. So, let's go and get everything started out for it. Well, definitely the Corvette C4 was definitely used as a race modification in the original Gran Turismo game. Well, maybe it is mentioned from yesterday. Okay, the engine is about to get ready to prepare for having a little loading time. And now here it is, folks. Blue Moon Bay Speedway on infield A. Let's go and give it a little more Okay, folks, looks like the grand finale of the Independence Day special event, and now let's go and get everything started. Well, I originally just giving a little more take two for giving a little more chance for it. So, looks like there's the Ford Mustang Group 3 race car, and definitely no sign of Dodge Viper GT3R was never to be seen on the list. We'll make sure we'll do this race for the Dodge Automotive Gran. Very good. This will give you a little more good choice to be fitting in for the 1990s IMSA series. So I kind of like this awesome livery on the Corvette C7 that definitely represents on the exact replica of the Corvette CR1 C4 1990s livery. It is definitely quite fitting choice for the Corvette C7. This will be giving a little more represent on America, just having the red, white, and blue designs for it. Coming on in for it, second part of the race is definitely still yet to come. The Corvette C7 IMSA livery is definitely going a little bit catching on closer to the top 3 main strongest Group 3 racers, 2 BMWs and the Nissan GTR. Can this America livery Corvette able to be taking on 2 strongest race cars ever to be successful for victory? Come on, let's go and stay on it. Let's need a little more inside overtake. Then I'm going to catch on some 2 BMWs. Third lap on the middle of the race, and this will be getting much closer. 2 BMW M6, main strongest race cars from IMSA in 24 hours of the Nürburgring. This is going to be a quite exciting race for us. Taking a little right turn and stay on it. But stay focused and make a little clean trap to be on the inside turn. Okay, going out on the infield course. Going back on the speed section. Fourth lap of the race. Looks like we're almost there to reach to the final lap of the segment. BMW M6 Nürburgring 24-hour is still trying to catch up. Ooh, caught on the dirt, and the M-Power livery is in second place. Corvette IMSA livery is finally now in first place. Giving a little cheers to Chevrolet and America for having a quite successful winning spot for it. Taking a little bit steadier turn to be going in for it. And taking a little going back on over to the speedway section. Then looks like this is going to be it. Taking one final corner to be reaching on over to take the final lap of this race, and then final lap, here we go. This is going to be the most awesome excitement race event ever to be seen here, folks. Driving USA liveries for Gran Turismo Sports will also be giving a little represent for the American Motorsports to be giving a little more successful for this awesome segment for it. Now taking a little more hard turn, try to be more careful. Step on to the flank corner and then going in, out, and back into the speedway section corner. Okay, that should be giving a little more time for it. Approaching in to take on the final stretch. Corvette C7 1990 livery is going to make its way to be prepared for the checker flag, and score one for the Corvette USA racing team. It was all great, awesome for it, just like the original Corvette race car from the 1990s. That was a quite excitement race to be seen here for today. Okay, so looks like that's definitely a standard earnings should be good enough for it. Okay, so 10.4 miles should be giving the right mark on the check. Okay, so let's see on the race results. Well, several America race cars using Japanese and European cars were also giving a little more support on each manufacturers. But looks like this is definitely the good race for today, ladies and gentlemen. That was an awesome American race for only one segment. So, before that, let's just see which car should it come out on the daily workout. But this time, it will be very different to be seen. Oh, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This one is definitely a quite purplish beauty. So, looks like I really accepted for this livery because I've already got the first one. So, looks like everything is all checked out here on the mileage exchange. But there will be tomorrow that there will be a red, white, and blue colors to be seen here on the mileage exchange. But I kind of think that there will be special types of stuff we'll be getting in for. Okay, you guys, looks like that's all the four liveries for represent the United States of America. And this is definitely a quite awesome start for these liveries for it. But I would like to use it in for the next part on the 4th of July special event for it. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Or check out the two links on the description below if you want to see more for it. So, I'll see you guys next time for a continuing part on the USA Special Livery event on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Until the next part. Stay racing, you guys.